We're live.
Welcome. First story.
That would be mind-blowing.
Trending stories are taking over.
TSTO. Why does he get a bell for that?
Next story.
Everybody get down.
According to the sounds, I'm not doing so hot today.
TSTO.
TSTO thing.
TSTOMG.
TSTO.
That's crazy.
Story time. What is happening, people of the interwebs? This is the show that people probably thought didn't exist anymore. But because, we've...
Sucks for you. It's still
here. I'm Todd Frazier.
I'm Jake Frazier.
I just hit the desk there.
You did.
I was excited. I think I got a little pent up energy there.
Dude, I understand it. I have been putting on the winter weight.
Putting on the
Has
winter.
anybody else
Is it
been
winter
putting
weight
on
or is
the
it
winter
COVID weight? Or is it COVID
it's
winter
both.
weight?
It's both.
Yeah.
But I'm fat and I'm happy and I'm sad.
Oh, so I
And
heard
I don't care who
winter
knows
weight.
it.
You winter weight?
Winter weight.
No, not like I'm
Like
winning
welterweight,
things.
like in
winning.
the boxing.
Like you're a winning weight.
No.
No.
Losing the weight game right now.
No, you're not losing weight.
Losing the weight
You're
game.
losing the game that is
Winning
about weight
the
by
weight
gaining.
gain.
Right. Gain all about the gains.
All the
I
gains.
need
All the gains.
Get your gains on with your candy canes.
Hey, Chris is here,
Hey.
and Steve is here, and we've got a little special person in the corner. Travis is on our.
Is that a Christmas elf?
It looks like a Christmas elf, doesn't it? I think he's kind of a Christmas elf.
He's a shy elf.
He's a shy elf. He's
I
an
said,
angry elf.
you guys are looking way more festive than I planned.
Well, it's okay. We forgive you.
I said before the show, I came in with the holiday homeless look.
The holiday homeless. I think that's.
I had to put a
pretty
candy
accurate.
can around my neck, otherwise I didn't look like Christmas either.
Hey,
That's
just
right.
give me one of the ends of those, and whenever you
I'll
do
give
something
you an
bad,
end of it.
I'll just stop it. You.
Hey, who's
I
here?
need dinner first.
So Greg here. Hey, Noonan's here. What's going on, Rick? How you doing, buddy? Tiffany's here.
Noonan.
Tiffany's been waiting
Tiffany.
for us to come back. I know. We have a problem, and his name is Burrito Boy.
Burrito boy.
And I'm gonna blame it on you. I mean, I'm really busy,
Fine.
but no. Okay, so yes, we haven't been on for a long time,
Uh-huh.
and I think there's a lot of different reasons.
It's been 3 weeks.
Has it only been 3 weeks?
Feels like ages.
It does. It feels like it's been a really long time. It's only been 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be right. Travis, would you fact check that? Has it been 3 weeks?
How
I
long
think
has
it's,
it felt
I think
for
it's like
you
a permanent
since we've been
fact
here?
that it's only been like 3 weeks. So
It's only been 3 weeks. Wow. Okay. Well, it's
Permanent fact.
permanent
Wait,
fact. Is
I
that
know
a
how to
thing?
check it. I know how to
Yeah, it was the
check it.
Thursday before Thanksgiving.
Was it?
last time.
Did we actually? No,
No,
the Thursday, the
Thursday
week
before
before.
Thanksgiving.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's right.
Wait, didn't
okay.
we do a Wednesday show before Thanksgiving?
No,
It
we
got
were talking
canceled.
about it, but we canceled it.
What is this turning into? Last time old men saw each other on the porch corner? or-
back when we were, doing our show regularly, we
When we were dropping bombs on Normandy.
No, we weren't. That's not. We've never done that.
from the wrong battle.
I never understood why they always had those big pickup the jacks on the seashore. That never made sense to me.
All right.
That's why I
Our
brought
last-
the ball.
Hold on. Okay, we have fact
All right.
check.
Well,
Our last episode was streamed 3 weeks ago to this day.
Oh,
To,
okay.
to
All right.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Whatever.
Merry
whatever.
Christmas.
Tomorrow, whatever.
well, the problem was the governor tried to shut us down again, but we decided not to let him do it.
Yeah, Newsom.
Right, we're in
Take that.
defiance.
We're in a room, and we're. I mean, there's not as many of us as there was of him at his party, but
Right.
we're
I would have
here.
liked to have gone to that party.
Wouldn't that have been
I wouldn't.
fantastic?
Could you imagine the French food and
Could
the
you
amazing
imagine
wine?
the charcuterie?
Who would invite you?
Did we talk about
That gets a bell.
Because he's not getting the Christmas gift from his uncle this year.
That's true,
saying,
Travis. You
just
probably just lost your Christmas gift, but you know what? Worth it. Worth it.
No, it wasn't,
yeah,
actually.
totally worth it.
I'm
You might
keeping
get
your
one from me
PlayStation
now.
5.
Hey, Keegan. Trav with a deep
Keegan.
voice. I know, man.
What are you talking
He's like a
about?
little man. Look him over there.
When was the last time Keegan saw you?
I don't know.
Like 3,000 years ago. Was
Okay,
it?
that's not even an actual
Come on,
time
fact
that
check
was
that.
possible. Yeah, fact check that.
That's definitely BC.
It's definitely BC. Keegan's here. Tiffany's here. Jen's here.
Let's go over all the people who are here.
Tiffany's here again
So you're
because she
taking
just
roll.
likes to comment. Greg here. Who else is Rick here? You ever? It's so I go by my middle name. I don't know if you ever know. I'm revealing something here to the audience. I go by my middle name. My middle name's Todd. Right?
Do we
did
know?
You guys, did
Do we
everybody know
know?
that? Did you know that?
Yeah, Kevin Todd Frazier. Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Kevin-
you ruined it.
Okay, you ruined the whole thing. Way to go, Chris.
So I saw him 50,009.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
actually was
kidding.
guessing, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really?
Well, if you go by your middle name, most likely you're a junior.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's
not
right there
actually
on
a
the
junior.
wall.
So that's the weird thing.
Oh, you
I'm a junior.
sneaky son of a... We need to do an
he's
escape
known
room with him.
We do need to do an escape room with Steve.
He notices
Steve.
the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
We
He
should do an
actually
escape room.
reads
Was it with you that we did like the cool book thing? We had to pull the books.
Oh,
and, like,
that
put
was
it
a
on the
cool
first
one.
place?
Yeah.
Where it was
That
the
was
two
awesome.
books and you had to open it. We did one. Anyways, escape
There was a
rooms are
huge
cool.
bookshelf. and
Hey,
there was a
escape rooms.
sliding door.
Sponsor us.
We should do a TSTO escape room.
We should totally do a TSTO escape room. I would do it if they paid us.
You have to
Every
decipher
story gets
what
us
is
closer to the
fake
end.
news and what is not.
It's all real.
Because for those of you watching at home, you know one thing for certain about TSTO. It's not that it's going to be on at 8 sharp.
That
It's
is for
not,
sure. That is
it-
for sure.
It's not, is it going to be the 4 of us collectively in a room together? Sometimes
Right.
that doesn't happen. Sometimes
Yes.
that's not the case. But what you do know for certain is that you get to be the super sleuth at home and you get to figure out whether or not we're telling you the truth because we don't check it before.
No,
I
and,
do.
and we don't actually.
talking
We
about?
just see a headline and then we just like let's talk about this.
Wait, so I'm here for nothing because I'm the fact checker here.
Well, no, but that's why you're here because we don't fact check.
But it
Right.
doesn't have to be true to be trending.
That's true. You know,
That
it's
is
probably
true.
better to not be true to be trending. At least that's
Dude,
what I'm seeing.
You know, I feel like this episode being that we've been underground, right? Hiding
I
from
haven't
this,
been underground.
hiding from this demon vaccine.
I am not a prepper. Like I don't have my basement all filled with stuff.
Either
so you
way.
read that
I
one
didn't-
too, that the vaccine actually has a demon in it?
No, I didn't read that one.
the
but
vaccine
send-
has a demon.
let me fact check.
Breaking
that real
news,
fast.
folks.
Breaking news.
The vaccine has a demon inside of it.
Fact check me on that one,
All right,
Travis, because
all
I
right.
just made it up.
Because the-
I don't
see.
think this show will even have
And
rails.
And Biden's one of the first people to take the vaccine.
And
Did you already take it? Oh, no.
No,
I thought
no.
you said you
He
took
will be.
it.
No,
You're not Biden.
will.
Of
No.
course. How do you else think Kamala Harris is going to take over? Oh, look, you got it. Whoops. Bye-bye.
I don't know what happened.
Dude, they're just going to drop an anvil on his head like a Wile E. Coyote.
It's totally been
cartoon.
Wile E. Coyote. I think
Does
that's
this
probably the
literally have
best way.
a headline for the vaccine?
What?
Oh. All right.
No, it
It
doesn't.
remains in the details. The devil remains in the details.
Oh, yeah. That. You know what, Travis? You are on fire tonight.
I can't deny that this is
Cut
what the
his
headline
mic.
says. Right there.
That's right. Look at that. See? Look at that.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
You know what? Oh, wait. We don't want. You know what? Should we get to our first
That's
story?
like a-
I just revealed. I just gave a reveal.
That's a Christmas
ruined
Eve
it.
sneak peek right
I
there.
know. Look, it's like you sneak down. You sneak down.
Did I really see what I saw?
And you're starting to feel like maybe there's something happening
We don't
downstairs.
need a show.
And you look
in 3 weeks.
You look at what's happening, and you realize, I think I could get some of those presents unwrapped and then rewrapped before anybody knows what's going on. Did you ever do that?
No.
You did? Did
This
you?
makes me think
No.
that you did that.
No.
No, because you
I
and
would never do that either.
Because you, me, and David have the innate ability to look at a
I
package
know,
and
and you
what
just
it
know
is.
what it is. It's true.
Yeah,
It's
you
true.
just look at it and you know what it is. That's the funnest thing.
Super Nintendo, Street Fighter 2.
I feel like we talked about this
BB
last
gun.
year.
We do because
Wait,
you know what? It's the
you're
best
like-
Christmas thing ever.
That's all you had?
What do you mean? That's all we had.
That's an awesome
That's-
Christmas.
That's like the best
That's
Christmas
the best
ever.
Christmas
Super
ever.
Nintendo, Street
BB
Fighter
gun.
2, and BB gun.
Well, I would do
For
that
my
now.
generation,
Yeah.
that is like if you were living in a garbage can.
No, it's not. No.
Guess who's not getting any gifts from his dad for
Yeah.
Christmas either?
That's right. You just lost all of your Christmas, son. All of it's gone. But you know what? I love Christmas time. It's fun. I've had a little trouble getting in the Christmas spirit. I'll be honest.
Oh.
I've had a little trouble. So actually, this is helping me.
You
I'm
know-
feeling a little better.
Is the Grinch melting?
The Grinch is. My heart is gonna grow 2 sizes.
Like my waist.
Because you are winning the weight game.
Gosh, dude.
So why are you winning the weight game so much? Is it because all the burritos you're making?
No, it's just constant work. It's there literally.
But you stand on your feet like you don't.
I know, but I wake up and then I go work and then I close my eyes and go to sleep. So you got to find time to eat, right? And when you have 15 minutes to grab food, it's
Yeah.
always Arby's.
Or donuts.
They bring a lot of those
Yeah,
into
you
the
know, I
shop.
mean, that happens.
There's cookies that lie around. Today I walked out and they're like, yo, we just ordered some PJs, better ingredients, better pizza, PJs, right?
Not BJ's.
No, PJs.
I was
Papa
just gonna
John's.
say like the
Ah.
Papa John's, not good pizza.
No, you know what? Papa John's, I like the Papa John's crust when you dip it in the garlic butter.
Who doesn't
that's
like
good.
any crust dipped in garlic butter?
I mean, I guess that's true.
Dude, I just tweeted out the other day, just to let you know where my mind has been at this holiday season.
I would take a loaf of Wonder Bread and dip it in garlic butter.
Well, who wouldn't like any bread dipped in
Right?
garlic butter?
I'm suddenly thinking about garlic butter.
Why don't you like Oh, never mind the gluten thing. Yeah. But no, like I tweeted out yesterday, like the thing. Have you seen those memes where it's like me, and then it's like the thing that you do, and then it goes nobody, and then it's like nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I tweeted out.
I mean,
something
like kind of like that comment, like kind of like what you just did.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
We're just
yeah.
like staring at you. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's exactly that's
internet
the meme.
crickets.
Yes.
So
Internet crickets.
I tweeted out yesterday and I said, me, check social media compulsively. Social media, nobody responds to anything. Me, checks Pizza Hut rewards. Because now I'm looking at Pizza Hut
like
just
Pizza
as
Hut?
much as I'm looking at like Instagram.
Are you eating that much Pizza Hut?
Dude.
You like Pizza Hut more than any other pizza? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Well, now wait a minute. Now you worked at Peps. So
Yeah.
So what you're
It's just why he doesn't eat there anymore.
Oh, we can
no
get into
Peps
that.
is really Peps crust is really
It's-
good. I like
It's
Peps.
all
Peps
about the
is
crust,
like-
man.
Peps is like
is. I think that's true.
top-notch pizza. This is such old
And
man
Jen, you know
corn.
what? Jen says garlic butter. That's it. Done.
Just drink
Right?
it. Straw.
Ding. You know what? That's all you need.
That's why I'm with Chick-fil-A.
But you know what? You know what? We've got a lot of things that are trending, and we can't just keep talking around like these old men.
No.
Because
Please.
we
gotta
are
start
now.
food real
I'm
fast.
about to be 40, so this is. I know this is probably
No.
potentially my last show before I'm,
Old.
on the other
you
side.
were old before, but
I think
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Internet
I'll say it.
crickets.
Christmas is
He lost
over
his gifts
for
from
you.
next year
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Travis is racking up them Christmas gift losses. It's good.
Dude, you still
it's kind
have
of like
the
when I play you in
sad
Madden.
song.
Oh! I beat him the other day 63 to
okay.
7. What?
It wasn't even a match. I beat you by a touchdown last
Do
time
you
I
always
played.
play as the Steelers?
No, I was the Bears.
He's too scared to throw
And
the
I ran
ball, so he
an
just
RP
runs
I was-
it every time.
I know. I was
Because
like, you know what? I'll be
he's-
the
he's so
Bears.
scared.
I'll take it easy on him. Pick the Bears.
Stupid
63
David
to 7.
Montgomery.
All right, but enough about
hate
my
that guy.
Madden
All right.
skills. Let's get to the first story of our TSTO Christmas extravaganza. And that's right, we are going back to Mike 525 with the top 5. Now, it's important. Whenever we've got Mike 525 on the show, I just get excited.
Right.
I get really excited because his enjoyment for whatever his top 5 is just such next level. However, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm a little
Disclaimer.
disappointed in this disclaimer, but we're going to get to Mike 525 and give us, it's so sad. I didn't even intend to that, and it actually works really well. But let's get to Mike 525 and his top 5 holidays. Here we go.
Oh, you just skipped it.
No, I didn't.
Boy, best holidays. Let's go.
I love the
Coming
Let's
in
Go.
number 5, we got Halloween.
Poor choice.
I don't really go trick or treating anymore.
Why would that
but
be bad?
kids love
Number
it.
5? Too
low,
Coming
too
in
low.
number 4,
No,
we
come
got
on.
4th of July.
Okay, yes, I agree.
You
Should have
get
been
to
higher
watch
than 4th of
cool
July.
fireworks. Coming in number 3, we got Easter.
Easter?
You get candy and you can color eggs.
That's not a real
But
reason
I
to
don't
do
really
Easter.
color eggs anymore.
Yes, I love
But
you
some
said,
people
I don't
do
really
it.
color them
Coming
anymore.
in number 2, we got Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It's one of the best holidays because you're thankful for your family and friends, and you can eat a lot. And coming in at number 1, we got Christmas and Hanukkah. It's the best holiday ever.
Dude, I get so upset, when like you listen to a band for so like one of the bands.
Oh man.
One of the
and they're going to
bands-
come out with a new album?
Well, and it's just like they're selling out. They're haggard. You can
Selling
tell. You can tell that their heart's not in it anymore.
I would agree with that.
It's like Metallica. Like, why are you
It's like
still touring?
after Injustice for All, why did they keep making
you
music?
have Enter Sandman.
That's
Yes.
the Black Album.
That's
though.
it.
That's true Black Album.
It's the Black Album, and then
Yeah.
it's just
I guess
You
it's true.
have-
Justice for All, then Ride the Lightning.
Solid
Enter
albums.
Sandman.
Ride the Lightning and Justice for All. Black
Album.
Every album. Boom.
Either
Beginning to
I'm
end.
young or you're
And
old.
then everything after that, I was like, that's a cool song.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
That's a cool song.
Enter Sandman. That's it.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
That's it.
Yeah,
either
so-
I'm young or
no,
you're old.
we need to
so
have
which
this
one-
debate.
which one?
We need to have this debate. Okay, all right, okay. Chris,
What?
you have the floor.
Are you talking about the best song or are you talking about just in general?
Just like banger, like hit, like top of the chart.
Like best Metallica.
Like, I mean, that's the thing. It's like when I think of Metallica, I don't know anything other than Enter Sandman.
That's-
And I
'cause
know
that
I've
means
listened to a
that's
lot of
commercial-
Metallica.
That's the commercial great one.
Yeah, that's because you never
that was
listened
on
to the other albums.
radio and
probably.
everything.
Yes, I have. I've listened to Metallica, but it's all just like the same.
Have you listened to Ride the Lightning?
Yeah, okay, that one's good too.
Come on. I mean, that whole album. And Justice for All, like it's
And Justice
for
for All is my
whom
favorite.
the bell
That's
For whom
tolls.
the bell tolls.
Right,
is a good
one.
one. You know, I guess they have more.
I mean, there's so many
Fade
of the
into
classic
Sanity.
Metallicas.
I guess I'll go with Bon Jovi then.
Okay. Living on a prayer.
Because they've
Why
got
don't you just pick your favorite and go Bieber?
Living on a Prayer, right?
It's my life.
Then they have Yummy. No, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Mixed it up.
I did that for you.
You know what?
Merry Christmas.
I love that. I'll take that as my Christmas gift. That's for sure. So you got Yummy, right?
No. You've got all of Slippery When Wet's pretty good from Bon Jovi, right? But then
Yeah.
after that, what do you got? You got nothing. And yet they still come out, and then they did the Circle, the Full Circle record. That came out in
yeah.
like 2013 or whatever.
We're just going somewhere.
Go to bed. Go to sleep.
No,
John
so
Bon
here's
Jovi
the
with
deal.
your millions
What
of
does that have
dollars.
to do with Mike 525 and his lackluster?
Play it again. Go back to how he says Christmas. He doesn't say baby. Where's baby? And number one, we got Christmas and Hanukkah.
That's right. He
And
messed
that
up the
he
baby.
fizzles
I feel
out.
like when he started, he was just like, I gotta do it. My fans just want me to do a top 5.
He's burnt
and
out.
I really don't care. Well, he needs
Like,
to
I
do
really
more.
love Christmas, but I got a lot of Jewish fans, so I gotta make sure I take care of them.
Hanukkah.
I love Christmas and Hanukkah.
And I can't say baby because Jesus wasn't the Messiah.
Wait,
According to the Jews.
because
Wait.
he's Jewish.
Wait,
yeah, I
wait,
was like, no, okay, yeah. I think, yeah, okay.
It was big brain.
And he
dude.
was
Young
big-
ears here.
Yeah, young ears, earmuffs, kids, earmuffs. So Mike 525, he's got the top 5 holidays. I think Halloween is a little low when he adds
be number
4th
2.
of July to the list.
Right.
Like I'm really 4th of July is
St.
like
Patrick's
what?
Day is better than that.
But 4th of
You
July.
know what?
it
I
is.
would probably agree with that.
I think he took the 4th out of 4th of July and put it on 4th.
Wait, what? Oh,
That's-
4th out of 4 because he. So it was like a catchy
four.
thing.
Yeah, just all
I thought I was big brained.
I think. No, actually, Jake, that's not. No.
No, your big stomach.
But Mike 525 brings us to a good point. We need to have the top 5 Christmas movies, and I think that's where we're going to go next. Is the top 5 Christmas movies. Now, here's the deal. This list has been put out by Boston.com, and they polled 1,500 Boston.com readers. Now, I don't know who is a Boston reader, but I have
Why
a
does-
problem with their list.
Why does a city need a whole website?
I mean, why not?
It's Boston.
We have a website.
But we're not a city.
Jen's,
We provide
Jen's
goods
putting her
and
vote in. All right,
services.
if you've got a vote for best Christmas movie, put it below, and we will see where it lands on the list that neither of us agree with, because Jake saw it too and he doesn't agree.
Yeah, I don't like this.
So okay, let's go around the room.
You don't
Top,
agree with the order, or you don't agree with what's on there?
both.
yes, both agreed.
Both. And then they talk about the worst Christmas movies and they say The Grinch.
Yeah. Well, wait.
Which
let's
one?
get to the. Let's get
Jim
to the.
Carrey
No,
one.
let's get to the thing. Let's
Cha-cha.
come on.
But it's
But
not on the list.
But it's can't. But let's get to the.
Okay. Oh, let's get
All
to
right,
the-
so here's the deal.
right.
So here we go. This is the 1,500 Boston.com readers chose the best and worst holiday movies ever. Now we've got a good picture
Allegedly.
here, right? Allegedly, allegedly. So we've got best and worst. You see a couple of movies here, and so let's see. Where do they go with number 5? Number 5, they go Home Alone.
Alone.
Way too low. It's Halloween all
I
over
think
again.
I agree. It's Mike 525 all over again. Halloween, Home Alone is not the Halloween of Christmas movies.
Yeah, it is. And it's number 1, baby.
No, Halloween is not number 1. That's not how it works. So Home Alone
Halloween's
is their number 5.
Home Alone got a lot of belly laughs this year.
Home Alone. Here we go. So yeah.
Showed it to my boys for the first time.
So what's this video about Home Alone? This is all of the. Oh, look, it's a preview.
I think that they're.
Wait, that's Home Alone 2 that he just showed the brick.
Yeah, that's all Home Alone 2.
No, oh, that is Home Alone 2.
That's all-
But they're
oh,
mixing it.
that was
This
fun.
is the weirdest thing ever in the world. What did they do? That's Home Alone 2. That's Home Alone 1. That's Home Alone 1. That's 2. That's 1.
That's 2. No,
They're
that's
doing all of
one.
them back and forth.
That's 2.
That's 2. That's 1.
That's 1.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. This
Two.
What is 1? Who did this? 1.
No, wait, no. The
2.
Last one.
1. Oh, that's 1.
That's 1.
So are they really saying it's 5 and 6 on their list?
So I don't know, but they have.
Or just Home Alone in general.
No, the reason why it's so low is because everybody's so bitter that they're all home alone right now. That they didn't even want to think about being home alone.
Oh, there it is, right there.
So
They feel like they're home alone.
They do feel like that.
And
You know what?
They associate with it.
You know, I think that we just watched a behind the making of Home Alone on Movies That Made Us. Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah?
Have you watched the one with Home Alone? They do a Home Alone and they do an Elf
Oh, yeah?
on how it was made on movies. It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's the Christmas movies that made us.
the Christmas movies,
yeah, it
but
just came
Home
out.
Alone is part of the first set of Movies That Made Us.
Huh.
It's really crazy. Like I was blown away. I liked
Did
it
you
a
ever watch
lot.
The Toys That Made Us?
I never did watch the Toys That Made
exactly
Us.
is that about?
It's a documentary about the movies that made us.
What do you mean, made us into who
So
we
it's
are?
like classic movies. Like they do.
we all agree on kind of thing?
Yeah.
It's for the most part.
Like blockbuster, like cult following type stuff.
They do Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
They do Home Alone.
Okay.
They do they do
Ghostbusters
Elf.
is
Yo,
and
wait a
Holiday
minute.
One.
You just said Ghostbusters. I want to bring this up. I sent a screen grab of The Librarian
Right.
to 3 separate people as a response to a conversation, just because I was like, I found the picture and I was like, this is a funny picture. So I used it in my daily responses. Not one of the 3 people could name the movie the screen grab was from.
Oh.
Really?
Who
are your friends?
Of that exact scene.
Awesome.
And none of them knew what it was from.
That's a great scene.
That's unacceptable to me.
So
From what?
okay.
From
So
Ghostbusters.
from Ghostbusters, Travis. Yeah, I know Travis. So let's get back to the Christmas movie list. So Home Alone's number 5 on the list, which for me it's in my top 5. I don't know that I put it at 5.
What is it?
But Tiffany says White Christmas.
Okay.
Jen says Home Alone or Elf, but then Jen says, what on earth was Home Alone 3? She didn't last 10 minutes.
Right.
It's
I still
not
haven't
good.
seen it. Have
It
you
is
watched it?
not good.
Travis, we got to watch it though.
It looks bad. It looks so bad.
So it really does. So Home Alone. So
Wait. let me see.
Home Alone 3 is really, really bad. So next is A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
I've actually never seen
So
that one.
you've never seen that one?
You're not missing a lot.
I mean, it's not my favorite. It's really not. It's okay, but it's not.
I know that somebody licks a pole. Someone
yeah,
licks
licks a
gun.
pole.
Then you've got
BB
all
guns.
the
There's a leg
important
lamp.
things. You literally have all the important things except for the word fudge, and that's it.
Oh, fudge with the tire thing. Yeah, it's true. So Christmas Story, they've got number 4. They've got Elf number 3,
Elf
which
is
I mean, I could go for
great.
that. Elf is in my top 5. I would remove Christmas Story. Elf is in my top 5. Then you got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
my
I mean,
gosh.
talk about Christmas, right?
I just love that moment when he gets to go to the attic and he just goes, wham!
There's, I've seen that movie so many times, and every time I laugh at all the spots. Like it's so good, and same with Home Alone. So they got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and then they go to number 1. Are you guys ready? Okay, wait a minute. What's
Drum
your
roll.
votes for number 1? Chris, what's your vote for number 1?
Gremlins.
No, Chris.
Okay.
Jake already knows. Steve, what's your vote for number 1?
Mine's already been on there.
Yours are no. But what would you guess number 1 is?
Oh, for them? I have no idea.
Can I have a real guess?
Yes, you can have a real guess.
Santa Claus.
Oh, see, that would be in my top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Not number 1.
Buzz Lightyear?
Dude, none
Yes,
of
not
you are
number
gonna
1.
get
No, me. Travis, what's your guess for number 1?
I'm thinking.
I know you are.
Make it Mickey's Nutcracker Christmas.
Yeah, Mickey's Nutcracker Christmas. No, that's not a believe.
Twice.
Dude, the
Christmas.
Muppets Christmas.
So
Carol?
Holly says Miracle on 34th Street and
That was
Muppet
not
Christmas
weird.
Carol. Wait, you haven't seen it?
I haven't. I
Your
need
wife's
to.
the one that's mentioning
My
it.
wife is a pure and lovely soul.
Yes, and how could she not make you sit down and watch these movies? Because they're not Lord of the Rings.
Hey, when are they going to make a Lord of the Rings Christmas?
I know, that's what we need. Frodo for the
better
wreath.
than the Star Wars Christmas special from way back when.
We just need to see Orlando Bloom singing a Christmas Carol.
That would be why.
We should dress like a woman.
Jack Sparrow
I think.
should do it.
Yeah.
You know, I like the
that's
Christmas
not-
with the Cranks. which is-
Christmas. Would you put that in your top 5?
I mean, I couldn't think of anything else.
You couldn't think
I
of
know
anything
this.
else? What about like
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way?
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
No, it's not. Are you ready? Are you ready for a drum roll? For the drum roll?
No, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I wish it was Die Hard. I wish it was Die Hard. Here we go. Ready?
Die Hard got 7.
And It's a Wonderful Life. The number 1 Christmas movie, really? Yeah, here you go down in the. We're also worth noting. Apparently, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, and
it's
got seven.
absolutely a
Gremlins.
Christmas movie.
Aw.
Giving it 7th place. Gremlins, though, not so much.
the reason-
37
No.
votes.
At Christmas, though. It's not. See, okay, there's the thing. What's the defining factor of being a Christmas movie?
When you call
Christmas
it
is
when
a
you
theme.
call it a Christmas movie.
Is Christmas the theme, or does it have to save Christmas?
No, it
No,
doesn't have to save Christmas.
So Gremlins is one
Okay.
is one of the like most popular Christmas movies right now.
No, it's only
No, it's
37
21st.
votes.
What?
21st. Then you got
But
you
it's
got
mentioned.
Muppets Christmas Carol is down there.
Those are great.
163. They are great. It's fantastic.
I
Family
like the
Stone.
Christmas Carol in general.
I think it's the Grinch is up there.
any
Yeah,
Christmas
the
Carol. I'm a
Grinch isn't
fan
even
of.
here. Daddy's Home 2, that's actually funny.
2 people named Lethal Weapon and Daddy's Home 2. Both
You know,
are
in that case, I'm just gonna throw it in there. Beowulf. It's a great
the
Christmas film.
animated one.
You know what?
Yeah.
This I think I object to this
when he
list.
fights the Cyclops naked. Yeah, I love that movie.
Talk about Jingle All the Way, eh?
I didn't even know that had Christmas themed in it at all.
No, doesn't. It just snows outside.
Christmas is whatever you make of it.
That's right. Christmas is
Oh,
whatever
man.
you make of it.
I'm
That's
surprised
true.
Nightmare Before Christmas isn't on this list.
You know, I agree.
That is a Christmas movie.
That is 100% a Christmas movie.
Well, I wouldn't
It
say
has-
100%. It
is.
has to do with Christmas, but
It
it's
has
not
to- it has
100%
to
of
do with
Christmas.
saving Christmas.
It has to do
Yes.
with saving.
It has Christmas in the title.
75% of Christmas movies have to do with saving Christmas.
I think that
up
number's a little high.
I would up that. I would say that like 85 to 90% of Christmas.
I mean,
movies.
if you're talking about Die Hard, yeah, he saves Christmas. Like that's. I mean,
He
I
saves
guess.
people at Christmas,
But
like,
which saves
Nightmare
Christmas.
Before
Saves Christmas
they
because
save
Christmas people are Christmas.
hello,
Santa
because the
Claus,
people.
they save Christmas. Elf, they save Christmas. What else? You
No,
name
Elf,
one.
they write a book.
Rudolph saves Christmas.
They have to save
Frosty
Christmas.
has to save. The kids have to save
have
Frosty,
to get-
who's gonna save Christmas.
Oh,
for the
interesting
kids.
side note about the Rudolph, the claymation Rudolph.
Right.
Very big inspiration in the movie Elf. Just gonna say.
Oh yeah,
Check it out.
Totally not shocked.
Yeah, you're gonna like almost. There was legal trouble.
Oh,
That's all
Wait,
that
really?
kinda-
Yeah, you got to watch the thing. You got to watch it on Netflix.
One of
Yeah,
our
interesting.
family
Favreau.
favorites is the claymation Christmas. It's just like it's all songs and stuff, and it's
Like, is it put together from all the other claymation things, or is
yeah,
it like a new?
so there's a the California Raisins song they do, and then there's another one that's like the Three Wise Men.
What's Christmas about raisins?
It's the claymation Christmas. Look it up. It's awesome.
Yeah, Jen
Well,
just said
what's
loves
Christmas about
claymation
raisins?
Christmas. She did. You know what,
And
Chris?
then
You get a bell for
They
that.
have two hosts. They're dinosaurs.
And Scott says.
fun.
Scott says. Who's just gonna say Lethal Weapon? Really? Lethal Weapon is a
I
Christmas
don't
movie?
remember
That's what
Christmas
they
being
said.
Die
called Lethal
Hard.
Weapon.
I get it. Die Hard. I didn't know Lethal. Scott, you surprised
you know
me.
what this
I didn't
story
even
makes
know.
me want to say? I'm getting too old for this.
But you know what?
Ah.
Santa's coming to town, and you can't stop him. Just like something else. Because you know what? Santa Claus is coming to town, and most of us are stuck inside because of a certain little icky virus that's
little
making
Grinch.
people making people do things. And there is a Santa Claus that is well, I don't know. He's doing some nefarious things.
Is he being naughty, not nice?
Couple dressed as Santa and Mrs. Claus have exposed 50 kids to COVID-19.
Love
Gift
it.
that keeps on
The
giving.
gift that's a
That's
gift
what
that gives the
Todd said
whole year,
earlier.
Clark. So dozens of children may have been exposed to COVID. Now hold on. So did you read the headline? I love fake news. What is wrong with the news? May have exposed 50 kids to COVID-19. Dozens of children. That's not 50.
Dozens could be 50.
But it's not. And they
But-
said 50.
No. But see, look at the very end of that paragraph. If you read a book,
They posed for photos with at least 50 kids, but it says dozens of kids.
dozens
Dozens
could
of kids.
be 50.
Dozens of kids
Dozens
may
could
have
be
been
50.
exposed They posed. Sam, why didn't they say 50 children?
Who's to say
Because-
that a snot-nosed little child didn't give COVID to him?
Exactly. Why do you think Santa brought it?
This is important.
Un-American.
This is important. Dozens of children lets you know that there was more than 50, given what the article is telling you, but less than 100.
But what they could have said is many children.
We're going to argue over semantics on Christmas?
So,
This is Santa Claus.
yeah, it's the gift that keeps
It's
you.
probably magic COVID.
So here's it. So we went to South Coast Plaza. Travis, fact check me on
Oh,
this.
you're going to talk about
We went to
Santa
South
and the
Coast
Cave.
Plaza,
took you to South
and
Coast Plaza.
typically every year we go to South Coast Plaza on the day after Thanksgiving. That's our Christmas tradition. That's our thing. And we go, and typically it started because that was where the best Santa was. The best small Santa
Oh, it was hilarious.
at right. It was at the South Coast Plaza. So we go this year. We get our breakfast at an empty restaurant because nobody's there. So we eat outside because that's where it is.
Protocol.
Whatever
It's
protocol.
been very nice weather recently.
So it has, and so we get there to the mall and we walk in and we go to where Santa normally is, and he's
He
nowhere to
ain't
be
there. There's a bunch of
So-
Christmas trees where he is, though.
seen. That's right. There's a bunch of Christmas trees and
So
the
the
train is
spirits
there.
alive.
The
So we
spirit's there.
probably took
and
the
we're-
form of a Christmas tree.
That's right. So he maybe morphed into a Christmas
They
tree.
didn't even put a cardboard cutout of him.
So hold on. So we turned around and we're like, this is really weird. And then we looked at a store window and there's all these people looking in the store window, but it wasn't a store. Like there was no store
You're like,
name.
oh man, I really
It
hope
was-
a homeless guy's asleep in there.
Right. It's like, well, it's Elf. And he's like, Dad! And so we walk over and it's Santa behind glass.
It's like plexiglass, but thick, like way thicker.
It's
like
literally
bulletproof.
Yeah.
it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
So Santa
Santa's
is
the
in
new
his
Pope.
sleigh and he's
there's
behind
holes
the
in the
glass.
glass.
Yeah, and so
Is it like the windows on Main Street where
would
you got
want-
something in the window displaying?
exactly. And he's in there and he's
There's
waving
like
it.
there's like a little microphone that you get. There's like a little speaker that goes out.
Hi,
and
can
he
I
has
get a
little
number
microphone.
4?
It's like, what's your order?
Dude, like that,
So we did-
You sent me the picture.
I
of
sent
that,
you a picture of that.
and then I just blew it up with jokes. I
Oh,
was
man.
going like literally, it's like you're at a zoo.
You're
right?
literally it's Santa's inside
So
the cage.
You're like doing this kind of stuff, and Santa, and then it's like somebody throws a fish in at him, and they're like, "Eat it, eat the fish."
Yeah, so, throwing a fish at Santa, that would have been actually really good. We should have had a fish, Travis.
Especially if
Next
you
time.
Christmas fish.
A Christmas fish.
Wait! We'll be right back. We gotta go to the pet store.
Don't move. Oh wait, you're in a cage.
Yeah, you like give it to him in like this little box, right? There's like a little bag with a goldfish inside.
Yeah.
He opens it up and he's like, a goldfish, and you're just like, eat it, Santa.
Well, because
Swallow it whole.
he's in a fishbowl, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's in a
exactly.
fishbowl. It's true. It's
Eat
true.
my goldfish.
So,
Santa.
guys, it's like visiting an inmate at the county jail. Oh, it is. Maybe that was the Santa that gave COVID.
and then when Jim Carrey's like, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Pressing up against the glass.
Stevie.
But according to the courts, there's not going to be any inmates in Orange County anymore. They're supposed to release them all.
That's right. I saw that. Did you see that story? They're just letting them all go because COVID.
Dude,
Probably because
party.
these Santa Clauses.
Party.
Right, Santa Claus,
So
they
those
did it.
bunks are available, bro?
There's three
square
three
meals
hots in a
for
cot.
your
No
homeless
idea where those bunks have been.
For my colds? Yeah, dude.
Or, dude, started. You just go to Alcatraz and start it
We're-
there. I mean,
Nope,
why wouldn't you
nope.
do that?
Dad, don't give him ideas.
Well, sometimes it presents itself.
Alcatraz cult.
The Alcatraz cult. There you go. Merry
The
Christmas.
Alka cult.
The first thing we do, members, hush, is we make rafts. And then everybody's like,
Wait,
and then-
why would you?
Alcatraz.
I understand. I understand the idea. But don't you want them to stay there?
Right, but they make the rafts, and it's like, see how far you can get. And then they go out.
So it's like Jonestown.
Yeah, but they
with
go
rafts.
out. They
It's
go
like a
out in
game,
the
like,
rafts,
can you
and then
die?
it's like, no, I go to the top, right, with a starter
It's
pistol.
Jonestown
with a
with
starter
ra-
pistol.
with a
And
starter pistol.
I'm at the top, and I'm
It's
like,
a race.
ready, go, bam, and then everybody's like paddling, and then I just go,
No.
and then I pop the raft. And then I pop the rafts, and then everybody's like swimming back to shore, and I greet them, and I pull them up on the shore, and I say, I want you to realize that escape is futile.
So Scott's got a good point. We need Shawshank Redemption music. I think. I think that's what we do. But you know what? These Santas they gave COVID, and you know what? You're right. Probably got it from a kid that came and sat on their lap.
Can't say that Santa's not in the giving spirit.
That's right. Can't say he never gave you anything.
Or a sneezing one.
So, but anyways, so they gave him COVID.
sneeze.
But you know what is even more interesting is there's a lot of things. There's a lot of ways to get bad stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to unintentionally get bad stuff, like sitting on Santa's lap. You don't expect to get COVID, or at least you didn't.
Unless
expect
there's
to get
COVID on his forehead and it says, like, it's a tattoo that says COVID.
That's good bit.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that one. So
We're gonna workshop
I
that
wasn't
one back in the
working on
meeting.
anything before that.
So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sometimes children give unexpected gifts to their parents. And what I'm talking about is what a 6-year-old did on his parents' iPad, innocently playing video games, racked up $16,000 in charges playing video games on an iPad. Now look at this innocent little kid there with his little puppy. He's got his puppy next
That's
to
a
him.
stock image. That's not actually.
That's no, it's actually the kid, isn't it? I think that actually is. Look, the screen's blank. It's got to be the kid.
No kid like that is on a couch that nice.
Nor is the screen blank. It's always got something on it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Unless she's too dumb.
Unless that's right. Unless he's just
Or
like,
a
ooh, it's a
narcissist
mirror.
baby.
He just likes to see himself. So a Connecticut mother is stuck with a $16,000 credit card bill after her 6-year-old son went on a spending spree while playing a video game on her iPad. Jessica Sanchez noticed $2,500 in charges to her card in July and thought the charges were strange. Now hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. $2,500 in July, and you thought it was strange, and you're like, meh.
And you didn't just shut it down?
Right, or like, what? Like, look where it came
Dude,
from.
you know that like the guy that created Clash of Clans is like, yes. Like he's just like,
These
this
are
is
his
what
target
we
audience.
wanted.
And who set up the iPad with their credit card anyways that he could get
yeah,
to
and
that?
didn't put a passcode block on it. Like, come on, that's just
This is why it's really important we go back to the days where Disney Channel talks about you can go onto their website and play all the Disney Channel games, but only with the parents' permission.
that's right. Got it.
We need
Travis,
that.
Travis, would you be able to charge $16,000 on my credit card? Okay, that's way too long of a
Take the
pause.
fifth.
We're gonna fix. Maybe I need to fix some things on his.
But okay, no, I think that's important because when it comes to this whole like,
I just don't want to. I don't want to.
You just don't want to tell me what you've already. We're gonna have a talk later. so-
I
didn't
don't
hear
want to
a word.
disobey.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
yes, that's good.
That's
Good
way
boy.
different than not telling you what I already did.
Wait, what? Okay, we'll talk later. So you were saying, Jake?
I don't remember, but I'm gonna spin you a new yarn. No, what I think is kind of problematic when it comes to these in-app purchases,
Yes.
right? Online games, stuff like that.
Or the Alexa purchases you can turn on.
Sure, yeah,
Right.
Anything like that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, they asked, like, if you order something on Amazon, they give you a review about it and then ask if you want to buy it again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's
And
no
you could do it,
dummies.
Say no.
like,
Say no.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
say no.
Yes.
You just say
when
no.
you
but
said
if it's
yes.
like a
Nancy Reagan,
MacBook or
just say no.
something, you know.
Yes.
I don't
Say
want.
yes.
Have more.
I don't want anything though. I don't.
So the problem with these in-app purchases,
Dude, I don't even know.
The problem is it's like they make
takes
it part of the game.
But it takes away the actual like seeing the money leave, right? So now,
oh yeah, it's easy to be like, oh, I'm just gonna buy $9 more.
right?
Oh,
so
$7
like
more.
dude's generation, right, is not gonna really realize that they're spending 16 grand.
Yeah.
They're gonna think it's the same thing as, oh, I can get like 250 more coins for like $5. Sweet,
Yeah.
I'll do that, right? And then they get that, and the next thing you know is you rack it up to 16,000.
Yeah, so Holly
That's a
here.
big number.
So your wife, Chris,
Yeah.
says I had a friend who's 11-year-old bought a few things with Hey Alexa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. And hey, you be quiet over there.
Well, okay, that's
She was
interesting.
on. She's on. Don't say anything, Chris. Don't say anything. Okay, she went quiet.
Okay, well that's interesting though because think about it. You remember how
No.
you remember how a lot of times people would ask that question, oh, like what would you do, or like you have $1 million to spend in a day. Can you get through it all?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Mr. Beast used to say yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Mr. Beast did that. Yep. Yep.
The answer is 100% you can.
Well, but the problem is you start running out of things like unless you bought like 3 Lambos or something like that. But like if you
I'm not
have
talking about
limitations,
stock up on quantity of. So I could go through $1 million in a day.
that's crazy. So it's
That's
What
a
are you
lot
gonna
of,
buy,
that's a
Snicker
whole lot of
bars?
burritos.
it's a whole lot of burritos. That's a whole lot of burritos.
Just go to Bodie and you're done.
I buy. First of all, the first thing you do is you buy land. That is the first thing
It's
you
gone
do.
right there.
You get. Yeah, that's
Where are
the
you buying
majority
land?
of it. That's the majority of it, right? In California, right? If you have $1 million, you're not going to be able to get much. I'm
You
saying
can barely buy a condo.
buy Texas.
All of
By
it.
Texas.
Not all of Texas.
Well, yeah.
Unless you can get it for
Or
a
you
steal,
can buy part of the moon.
right?
Or you can buy part of the moon. You can
Mars.
buy an asteroid.
That's just a cheap piece of paper like that.
That's
You
true.
can
Hey,
have
that's
land in
that's a very
Scotland.
that piece of paper up there. My CPA license is was very expensive.
For you.
You could buy a piece of Scotland and become a lord.
You know, you could. So Scott makes a good point. I remember this too. I remember my butt getting chewed when I went over the 25 text message limit. Remember we had limits on text messages? Do you remember that?
I
Have you
remember
ever-
that, but I never had minutes.
We got charged by text message when it started coming out. And it was just like
Could you imagine?
Oh man, there's no way.
That's why Dad is so
the kids
efficient.
are in a group chat. And it's the other night, it was just like blowing up. Ellie looked at her phone and it was like 126 messages. It's Steve's notification.
Oh, I was like, speaking of group chat,
But it's like 126 in like a 5-minute period. 126.
Well, that's just a bunch of kids that are really hyper.
But the text is like A, B, A,
No. That's different.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It still counts as a
just
text.
Wait,
but
did
we
you
would
just-
have gotten charged back in the day for that.
hey, real quick, guys, I have a real fun game to do in our group chat. Let's see if we can spell the band name ABBA without messing up. But like nobody knows who's sending the next letter. Somebody put on Alexa, play Dancing Queen.
Or this. Anybody else remember Call Me After 9 because it's free? Yeah, there was a certain time when it was
that.
like minutes were free on your cell phone,
Yep,
so
yep.
Call After 9.
I remember that.
Man, I remember that so who's playing?
She's playing
What is she
Dancing
playing?
Queen.
She's
Turn
playing
that ish up, baby.
No. Alexa, stop. You're ruining the show.
Well, it used to be where your first minute incoming was free, so you always let somebody call you for a minute, and that was it.
Right, and then you shut them off.
Dude,
yeah.
I wish we had that.
It's weird. I do. It'd be great, right?
Do you ever just get stuck on a phone call for like...
I don't answer the phone a lot. If you've ever called me and I didn't answer, I may have just looked at it and put it down.
Dude, sorry.
I know.
I
Chris.
do that, but I go through a lot of the...
I call you all the time. And you don't answer.
Yeah, I look at yours all the time and put it down.
That's funny. He answers Bailey's phone calls.
Whoa, wait, how do you know
Wait a minute,
that?
that's funny. I do that to you.
Yeah. I rarely call you. I text
Yeah,
you all
no,
the
you
time.
don't call me.
I don't call.
When you
I don't-
call me,
I like
it's
to
a
text.
special occasion.
It's a hey Jake, we're doing a show.
So I
So I
got a
call you.
squirrel in my
So
pocket.
anyways, this kid racks up $16,000. That's a lot. I don't understand how in the world this happens. By the time she filed the fraud claim, the charges had topped $16,000. In
Holy
October, she was
cow.
told by her bank that the charges were legitimate and she needed to contact Apple if she wanted a refund.
Did she get the refund?
Did she get the refund? Unfortunately, Apple informed Johnson that they would not refund the charges. Because she waited too long to file the claim.
I would
You should have
use
thought about
this.
that in July.
Wait, here's the quote. Apple said, tough. They told me that because I didn't call within 60 days of the charges that they can't do anything. The reason I didn't call within 60 days is because Chase told me it was likely fraud. That PayPal and Apple.com are top fraud charges. I say, sorry, lady, you should have called. $2,500. You just get rid of it now.
Yes, but I would also
Who
use
is
this.
rubbing their microphone? Is it you? What are you doing over there?
You're fired, dude.
So there was a rubber band.
Oh, that's what
this
you're doing?
here.
No, don't put it back on now. Okay, just leave it. Just try.
All right, I'm just gonna.
Just turn them off.
No, we got to have the microphone because we've got to fact check things. So, Jake, your story.
He doesn't have a story.
This is the night of Jake forgetting everything.
This is not of Jake getting interrupted.
Hey, Jake, what were you gonna say? So there's this next story.
Oh, I would use this to just guilt trip this kid. Like all Christmas long.
No, his entire life.
No, but like make
That's
it
good parenting.
brutal
There was
around
a
the
college
holidays,
fund.
right? We sit down around
there's
the
this
table.
college fund.
We sit down around the table, and it's like we have the big like silver plate with like the lid that you take off it, and you bring it out and you set it down. And I would do it like this. Just keep this one on.
Give me,
keep this one on.
okay, keep this
Be
one.
like-
Okay.
And it's just a sock. Like it's just a sock on it. It's like eat your dinner.
It's like on the Grinch when they bring out the roast beast
Yeah.
And then like and they uncover
Roast
it, but it's like a
beef.
little.
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah,
roast beef?
little.
And he takes it.
No, it's roast beef.
Eat your dinner stock.
Yeah.
Eat your dinner stock.
But mommy, I don't want to eat a sock.
You know what I didn't want? To spend $16,000 on your dumb little game.
You know what? What game was it?
You know what?
What game do you think
Wait,
it
You know
was?
what?
Let me
Is
check.
it a game?
Pokemon Go.
Put that sock in your mouth right now, young man.
Okay.
That's,
Travis, what did you say it was? Are you looking up what game it was?
Yeah.
It doesn't say what game it was. It just says Apple. It's just whatever. You know what?
I want to know what Travis is typing.
I
Is he
think-
typing what game?
So
What game was it?
Oh, Sonic Forces.
is that what it was? Sonic Forces. Look at that. Travis
That
with the
must be some
fact check.
expensive stuff in that game because that's a high dollar to get up to, man.
There it is. $16,000 on
Well,
Sonic.
the little boy bought virtual accessories from his favorite game, Sonic Forces, which
Yeah,
left
he
his mother
wanted
in
Sonic
shock.
to have a sweet little hat.
He said, "I really want Sonic to have a. I want to have a Santa hat because Christmas is coming, and I want to have lots of them for all of my friends in the Sonic world."
That was very sad.
I hit the wrong button, but it actually worked pretty well.
What is that?
That's our ad read spot. You know, because if we were sponsored by, I don't know, coffee
Wow.
cups, right now we
Are
would
you
say, man, you
kidding?
know what? Coffee cups are so great, Jake. You know, when you have coffee and you put it in a glass, it doesn't really work well. But if you have a mug for coffee, I'll tell you what, you buy them right now, put in our code TSTO, and you get 15% off your coffee mug from your cabinet.
That's great.
Go to coffeeweb.com/TSTO.
We love our coffee cups that we get sponsored by here on TSTO. But you know it's a little more fun to class up your evenings if you all those coffee mugs are dirty. Just pour it in a wine glass. You feel nice and fancy, and you get to see what you're drinking. Wine glasses.
And while we're on the subject of glasses, if really you have trouble seeing, you should get some.
Yes.
Hit it again, just for the.
We're so good. See sponsors, see what you're missing out on. I'm saying we would have sold so many coffee mugs, wine glasses, and glasses right now. But you know what's more important is that people are telling people what to do. So in our next story, HOA tells homeowner to remove cross from Christmas display. So here's the deal. If you didn't know, Christmas is spelled Christ. You still on the ends?
Christ.
I'm telling you. So it's called Christmas. And really, Jesus Christ is the center of Christmas, which is where it comes from. And they tell this person to take the cross off of their yard. But my question is it because they thought it was Easter? Because really,
That's what the HOA said.
well, see, that's the thing. Like, but why can they tell them
Dude,
not to have a cross? All right, so here we go.
This
so here's
thing
the
is
story.
messed up. It is messed up.
So a reason for the season or an HOA violation. One North Carolina family would have never thought. It's North Carolina. Would have never thought a cross being used as a Christmas decoration would be a point of contention for their neighborhood. So what in the world?
Basically what happened, right, is they put up a 6-foot cross in their front yard as part of
Okay.
their Christmas decorations, right?
That doesn't seem unreasonable.
No, seems totally normal.
Totally
right?
normal.
What happened was there were people that ended up complaining about said cross. We hear about these people all the time, right?
Yeah.
They're around.
There's very few of them, actually.
HOA.
They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Oh, they're real loud. HOA ends up sending this family a letter saying that the cross and saying that they also checked this with members of the homeowners association that are apparently, according to their letter, devout Christians. Or
Yeah, so
devout
here's
Christians?
here's the statement. This is wild. So here's the statement right here. I did share your response with the board, and several members of the board are devout Christians and are intimately familiar with the cross being the foundation for what Christianity is based. The cross represents the death of Jesus Christ, who died for our sins so we can have eternal life. The Christmas season is associated with the birth of the Savior, such as nativity scenes would be appropriate representation of the season. The board believes that the Bible is very clear on the distinction between these two major events in Christ's life on earth. The cross is appropriate for displaying during the Easter season, but not as a decoration during the Christmas season. Unless biblical references can be provided, noting the cross as a symbol of the Christmas season for the board to reconsider, the cross is not considered to be a Christmas decoration. That is the biggest load of a hooey I've ever heard in my life.
And then they turned around and said, but you can show it for Easter.
No,
Yeah, you can show it for
they're
Easter.
like, no, we love the dedication.
What
you put
is
into your yard
wrong
work.
with people?
Well,
No.
that's why I said I'm so glad that they told us that, so we knew we could take our cross off the stage because it's Christmas.
Dude?
Well,
It's
and I
I'm
was
glad they ruled on
I
it
was
for us.
expecting for it to be like a burning cross. Like that's okay. Maybe it's an inappropriate cross. You know, like burning crosses. You know,
Christmas?
like no, your enemy.
It's what the
Some of
Klan
those
does.
that burn crosses
right,
are
I
the
know,
same that burn
I
forces.
know, but like on Christmas.
No, well, I don't know. I mean, people do weird stuff.
Well, that's just
Oh
when you're
yeah,
bulls on
sorry, I
parade.
forgot. The Klan never sleeps. Like I just,
And they love Christmas.
yeah, I guess.
So this is the
Is that
problem.
what that Bing Crosby song's about?
Which one?
The White Christmas one.
I think that's what it is. So here's the problem with this is people are starting to tell you what you can and can't do in your personal home, which is my whole problem with this Newsom order about Christmas and Thanksgiving and do it by yourself via Zoom. No way, forget it. I'm going to this guy's house and we're taking all of our people and we're licking all the doorknobs.
We're going to
Take
Christmas
that.
at the French restaurant.
Yeah.
You're invited to come, Newsom.
He's probably already going to be there. Realistically,
He's like, oh, French.
I thought we were
Charcuterie.
I thought it was supposed to be Christmas at the laundromat.
Christmas
Wasn't it the French Laundry?
The French Laundry. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
There's a Mexican restaurant in L.A.
Is it not a French restaurant? The
No.
French Laundry?
It is a French restaurant, but they also
Eat
do
them,
French laundry.
frog legs and stuff like that.
It's pudding, lots of pudding.
So you're
Franks, as
you're
I say.
telling me that I can get me a nice supple baguette as well as getting my
I
briefs
think it's
dry cleaned?
pronounced banquet.
Baguette.
Banquet.
No, guys.
It's got a U in it.
Bakut.
Well,
it's
you know,
bakut.
Either way, if it is,
It
we
sounds
need to
like
go to the
Bakuda.
buffet and get as much as we can. Get more
Is it buffet or is it buffet?
Speaking of buffets,
Hometown buffet. Let's bring her back.
you have to let it play out.
Yeah, well,
And then you come back. But buffets don't exist. You know, Soup Plantation is closed. Like,
Plantation.
closed for life.
is that a loss?
It's gone. Yeah, you don't like Soup Plantation?
Soup Plantation is just that.
Have you
Soups.
ever had their... No, it's not. Their brownies
salads.
and their ice cream and their little
brownie
pizza
soup?
things.
Salads. and-
Oh,
You
man.
can talk to
Pasta.
me about how sad you are about buffets when we start talking about why it is Fuddruckers is gone.
So Tiffany says boo. I agree with you, Tiffany. Boo for all that. Like
Plantation.
not Soup Plantation.
I just
she's,
like how the
she's
words
booing
roll
the cross
together.
in the
Is it one word or two? Soup plantation.
Soup Plantation.
Soup Plantation.
Soup plantation. Soup plantation. It's like
Merry Christmas and
supercalifragilistic.
Soup Plantations.
Oh man.
But
See, Jen, the blueberry muffins. Those blueberry muffins they're crispy on the top.
Oh.
You bite into them and they're warm and the blueberries still go.
soft.
Oh man,
dude, that just
Oh,
sounds
it's
like
so
a muffin.
good.
That just sounds like a
No, but it's a
muffin that
very
should be
good
done that
fresh
way.
muffin. But they take it from the oven, they put it in the basket, you put it on your plate, you eat it in your mouth. It's amazing.
It
It's
ain't
how
no
I
supposed
miss
to
Soup
be. It's the
Plantation.
natural order
It
of
ain't no
things.
Mimi's muffin. It ain't no Mimi's
You know what?
muffin.
You
Their
know what?
honey brown muffins. Oh my gosh!
Make you poop.
Yes, I was
in
going
the
to say
most
the same
glorious
thing.
of ways.
But it's like
It's
of the gods.
so good.
You know, poop of the gods.
It's gold.
It's just liquid gold.
Right. Let's
Liquid
have a
gold.
golden egg.
They put a whole. This is Old Man Corner. Mimi's Cafe. Come get them up.
So Tiffany says, disregard the last comment. I will not, because the last comment is Louisiana.
Is that Louisiana?
Here on TSTO, we're sponsored by the great state of Louisiana.
They got their own website, just like Boston does. That fancy old website where they're going to give the top 5 Christmas movies, and they're all Cajun.
Louisiana.com is amazing.
Buy it. Buy Louisiana.com right now. Travis, you having fun over there?
Nothing.
He already bought it.
Nothing to say. Realty.com. It's a forward. So when you go to Louisiana.com, it forwards you to Realty.com because those realtors are smart. I'm overusing the ad thing.
Yeah,
so,
yes,
anyways,
you are. Beating a dead horse.
So they're making this couple, this family take down their Christmas decorations, and the whole thing that we're starting to get on a really slippery slope is when people are telling you what to do in your own house. And that's a problem.
It is.
I mean,
the
unless
government needs to stay out of your room.
Listen
But
here,
they were saying
government.
it was in the CCNRs. That's the problem with the HOAs.
Well, but in the CCNRs, it didn't say you can't have a cross for Christmas. Like they're making a determination that says, hey, this is not a Christmas decoration. What says that's not a Christmas
the Bible
decoration?
makes it clear that Jesus was born to die.
But it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true.
That's really sad.
I wish that Mary's like, oh, like she's like, Joseph, look at our son. And
Wait. How does Mary talk?
she's like, oh,
No, she doesn't.
look at baby, look at baby. He love you, baby. And then Joseph takes it and he's like, it's very good, baby. And then looks at it.
Russian? Wait.
No,
Is Vladimir Putin?
No,
Joseph?
He's Israeli.
I'm so confused.
He's Israeli.
Is it Joseph Stalin?
He goes, oh, yes, it is. It's good, baby. And then he looks at it and he's like, you're born to die, baby.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So, anyways, put a Christmas cross in your yard and see what happens.
Long story short, they ended up giving verses that, or like they gave scripture to the HOA that backed up having a cross in their lawn for
Shayla's
Christmas.
right.
And they went, oh my no. And so then they have to, like, for the next couple of months talk about whether or not it's a good thing to do. But by then Christmas will be over. So guess who won?
And then it's Easter because
Jesus
it's right
wins.
around the corner.
That's right. See, so just leave it up. Don't take it down.
Then put your Christmas decorations up for Easter.
But speaking of people getting mad, Christmas decorations up for Easter. Just what?
Because they're tied together now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now they're all the same decoration.
I think they were
Tammy,
tied together
we're
since
having
the
Christmas
beginning of time.
decorations all year.
Don't like it.
Take that. No,
No, I do like it.
you do like that. As long as I play Christmas music all year, you're good with it.
After the 26th of
After
November.
the 26th of December, we can play them until the 25th of December the next year. I agree. So, speaking of people taking things away, somebody else got really, really mad, and you may have heard about it.
Nice one.
So, our good old buddy Tommy Cruise is in the news.
What do
you
you
hear
do
about
now?
this?
Dude, that was good. rhyme.
Tommy Cruise in the news. Yes, so Chris, Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
they are filming a new Mission Impossible.
In space?
So, no, this is not in space. Well, I don't know. There may be parts of it in space.
Okay.
But right now, it's not in space. Right now, it's
the
on
space
Earth.
in between you and the people 6 feet apart from you.
That's
dude?
right.
Oh, is Mission Impossible like he has to give someone a high five without touching them or something?
Yes, that's the Mission Impossible.
No,
So-
he's yelling.
So here's the deal. Mission Impossible is filming, and Tom Cruise lost it because
Well,
Hollywood is allowed to be
It's
open.
one of the few big movies that it's filming right now.
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's the other thing is movie studios are hurting.
Yeah.
They're trying to do stuff. They're trying to make it now.
And this is like a test case to see if they can actually do it safely.
Right. This is like
Hollywood's
this is,
trying.
Hollywood's trying, and Tom Cruise is out there. He's working for a living.
He does his own
you know?
stunts. He's not
He does.
afraid of COVID.
That's right. He's little and short, and he runs with really short legs, and he does it all on his own.
But he runs
nobody,
fast.
No, he does run fast, and nobody can keep up with me.
He's a
That's what he
sprinter elf.
says. So yeah, he's a sprinter elf. So Tom Cruise is out here. They're doing the movie. They're having a good old time. They're having a fantastic time, and then something happens. There are 2 members of his crew that decide that they're just gonna, skip the COVID protocol, take off their masks, and talk to each other.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what they did.
generated the
That's
whole
what
thing.
that's what triggered him.
What I heard was that they were checking TAP, which is the monitor that plays back what they had just shot on camera, and they were both wearing masks and they leaned in and they were checking the monitor together. That's what I heard.
Well, he goes off again. So here's the story. Tom Cruise's COVID rant to Mission Impossible crew goes viral as fans share hilarious memes. Now, here's the deal. Do you want to listen to the rant?
Yes.
Do we want to hear the rant?
Does he say bad
Do we want to
words?
hear? Well, they bleep out
They're
the
all
bad
beep.
words.
It's all beep. The whole thing.
Okay, yeah, the
It's
whole
all
thing's pretty
beeper.
much beep. So so Scott has a good point. He went Tropic Thunder on
Dude,
it.
he legit went Tropic Thunder on that.
He did. That guy, that character that he does in Tropic Thunder
Les?
is amazing.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
That movie
All right.
is just hilarious.
So here's Tom Cruise.
But don't
I think this
jump
is just
the gun, John Scott.
I know. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be an ad, I bet. There it is. You know what?
Hero
You know what?
9?
Hero,
Wow.
you know what? GoPro, you aren't paying us, so I'm not going to but if you need a camera, you've got one in your pocket. So here's Tom Cruise yelling at people.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us! Because they believe in us and what we're doing! I'm on the phone with every studio at night!
He's on the phone with every
Insurance
studio.
companies!
Not just a few. And insurance companies. Producers.
And they're looking at us!
They're
and
looking
using
at us.
to
We're
make
an
their
example.
movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you
Wow. He's angry.
I don't ever want to see it again! Ever! And if you don't do it, you're fired! And I see you do it again, you're gone!
So Tom Cruise is like the man on set.
He's like,
You look nervous right now. You're
Yeah.
like holding your hands like this.
Yeah. So like,
That was intense.
I mean, like, that's the kind of thing where like when the talent does that, you're like, everybody
Well,
on set kind of
now let's be real.
I'm
When
getting
the
there, I'm
talent-
getting there, I'm
okay.
getting there. Because like when the talent does that, everybody just kind of goes, and then like we walk over to Crafty with like your buddy, and you're putting your hand in the bowl of Chex Mix, just like. See Tom back there, he was losing. You like walk off, and then everybody makes fun of Tom like under their breath for the rest of the shoot. Here's the deal: Tom Cruise is probably the highest funding producer for this movie.
Yes, he's a huge part of the movie. He is the movie.
Well, right.
He
and
is
that's-
the movie.
That's the thing. It's like the only reason that Mission Impossibles are still getting made is because of the fact that Tom Cruise is forking out millions of dollars to make these movies.
It's like it's his legacy.
Oh, it 100% is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Top Gun was a good movie or anything.
Yeah, there is no Ethan Hunt. It's Tom Cruise.
There is no Ethan Hunt. It's just Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Ethan Hunt's a lie.
So he goes off on this, and it's interesting because like I can't say that what he said was wrong because there are protocols and they will shut you down.
Yeah.
Especially because it's something that is so big as Hollywood, and they've got all of the eyes are on them. Everybody's watching.
But we have to keep in mind, future cult leader here, Tom friggin' Cruise.
He's a cult leader. He's leading. Yeah.
He
See?
comes from Scientology.
Yes.
Right? So money is massive, right? I'm going to say that again for the kids at home. Money is
So
massive.
You're saying that Tom Cruise makes his
so-
money from his cult.
No.
No.
I'm saying that he has learned through the cult how important money is
Yeah.
and how money makes the world go round. So
Right.
Tom Cruise is screaming at people because of the fact that if they do get shut down
Yeah.
for any minor inconvenience, all of that money goes bye-bye and he gets less audits and then he won't become an operating Thetan and then he won't get to meet Xenu, which is so upsetting.
But here's the other thing: is he needs to keep a little bit of a lid on it.
Okay.
Because there's another story that 5 Mission Impossible crew members quit after Tom Cruise has another rant on set following his story about staff breaking COVID rules.
I kind of love this now.
So people are like, so he's like going off, and he's become now the poster boy for Hollywood sticking to the COVID rules. Like that's kind of what this has become. And his people on set are like, I don't know if I want to work for this.
Why can't we get him on Newsom's staff?
That's exactly
Keep track
what
of
we,
Newsom.
Yeah, we know what he should be on Newsom's stuff.
Just coming to your house with a prop gun.
like, hey, listen here.
Prop gun. Prop gun? Did we just write a parody?
So, if you're looking for a movie this weekend, there is a brand new movie about a prop gun.
No, it's Top Gun, but it's
I know.
it's about the making of Top Gun.
But because about the props.
It's like, yeah, and it's like
I was thinking like a propeller prop gun.
instead of like
tie it into
Totally
airplanes.
different.
I was with
Totally
you.
different.
Yeah,
I
you were
was
with
gone.
me.
was with
You
Steve
and
was
me.
with- Steve was
so like
okay.
that's what I think.
I
though.
lose.
That'd be so awesome.
I was thinking
if it was like a
Top
joke
Gun
movie.
from 1930.
No,
It's a prop gun
That side of the room is on one side. We were on the other.
Yeah.
you know what?
Steve, you and I gotta talk later about this movie because obviously these bozos are gonna sink this thing right to the ground.
You know what we got to do? We got to get ourselves a prop.
We're
and
gonna
get
fight
ourselves
against
a
the
gun,
Red Baron,
and we're
and
gonna
we're gonna
make a
have guns.
movie about pop guns.
Just
Because
fly
when
right
I was
by
a kid,
'em
I had
and
a pop gun
shoot
with
it
that
with
little
my
cork,
pistol.
and there's a string, and you pop the gun, and you woo! It's a pop gun. Isn't that what we're talking about?
4th of July was number 4 on the list.
I know you're right. So Tom Cruise is crazy. What else is new? He at least. Oh, I wonder if he was jumping on the couch when he was doing that. That's all I want to know. If he was,
Where was
I'm
Oprah?
going to let you leave if you do it again. Jumping on the couch like that.
Probably jumping on one
He
of the
probably
faces.
picked up the couch.
He probably picked up the couch. Do you think Tom Cruise does steroids to be a stuntman?
Dude, he's jacked. We've already
He's
done
super
this on the
jacked.
show.
We already have, haven't we?
Yeah, he's like almost 60 and the dude is shredded.
So Scott's got a good point. Well, there's 30 seconds of my life I can't get back over pop gun. I think it's actually longer. Keep watching.
Oh man.
You're delayed.
Yo, we gained 2 viewers in that time.
That's right. It's, you know what? Because everybody loves prop guns.
prop gun.
Prop guns. Brought to you by Mattel. So, in other news, moms are buying stuff for kids.
What?
That's right, people.
I just got the segue. In other news, moms are buying things for kids.
That's right, people. You know what? It's Christmas time, and we're buying gifts for all kinds of people, but some people are just going a little bit too far, just like this mom who bought her 9-year-old a Mercedes-Benz. Wow. This is crazy town. So many parents, this is the first part of the article here. Many parents choose to get their kids things they might not need, but would make them happy. Whether it is an extravagant toy or a pricey video game system, moms and dads should be able to decide to treat their children to something without getting shamed. However, there is probably a line of how far to go and not get backlash, and many feel one mother in Australia might have crossed it.
Oh, this is in Australia. Yeah, that's
Because
fine.
she bought a $62,000 Mercedes-Benz GLC class for her child. Look at this. Look at them.
You know what?
She can't drive.
You know what? Their daddy.
She can't drive.
Her
She
daddy.
probably couldn't drive either.
Maybe she bought her a driver too.
Maybe she bought her a driver.
Now, I highly doubt it. I think what happened here is that that little girl's daddy, right, is the one that created that game that the boss spent $16,000 on. So he got all the money.
That's what it is. So
And
this
then-
is the result of the kid that charged $16,000
You gotta
on that
flip it.
game on the iPad.
Flip it,
and
and then reverse,
then reverse it.
Reverse.
It's, you know what? It's amazing. You know what? Hey, mom that didn't check the $2,500. This is your fault.
So this was something that was interesting that popped in my mind as you were just reading this. When I turned 12,
Okay. Travis, you still awake over there?
I'm just trying to stay alive. You guys haven't needed any fact checking stuff, so.
Hey, fact check it. Did Jake turn 12?
Yes, he did.
Is he 12
Oh wait,
yet?
no, he's only like 2.
I'm
Is he still
12.
Okay. All right. So moving on.
When I
you were
turned 12, I got my first cell phone. Around like the people that were in school with me, I got a cell phone late. Right?
Yeah.
So
Travis
now-
had one before then, but that's going on a trip.
Right.
Because I'm just, yeah.
Well, but then also
smart.
like you're starting to see that now.
Yeah, no,
right?
that's true.
Like, that's
That's
just
true.
like
That's true.
kids
Good
are
point.
getting younger and getting phones.
Okay.
Right.
There's no payphones anymore.
Right.
I know
So
a
you need
1-year-old.
to have
That's
one.
true.
Because we used to get dimes.
Yeah.
We didn't get cell phones. We got dimes.
You got
Well,
a dime piece.
You need to have one, right? And you need to be able to contact people at some point
Right.
in a person's life. You need to drive somewhere.
That's
so. What I'm trying to figure out is if this is going to start becoming a thing, where like if you're like the 4th grader that's like, "I got me a new Mercedes," and then
You're
everybody
like, I've had one for 2 years.
yeah, like is it going to turn into that?
I sure hope not. That's horrible.
I mean, they can't. They're not even allowed to drive them yet. It'd be like me buying a
that you know
gun
of.
for a kid and being like, "Here, have a go."
Kids
Australia's
can
just
totally
all
have
on
guns.
fire anyway.
are you talking about? I have a gun.
Travis, what's your... No, that's that conversation for another day.
My kid comes out the womb handing him a knife.
Handing him a prop
There's nothing
gun.
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, honey, you're holding it the wrong way.
You're holding it the wrong way.
Here,
So,
son,
yeah.
doctor can't get you out. Get yourself out, man.
You handed him the jaws of life?
Yeah. The kid's just like, hey, doc, take a little off the top. You know what? I got this myself.
Wait, have you seen the Will Ferrell skit where he comes out a grown man? He's like,
Yes.
hey, Mom. Oh, it's hot in there. I don't know if it's all right with you, but Stan's going to meet me down at the corner. So can I get $20? Just naked and gooey. It's disgusting.
Imagine.
He likes being naked. And
He
like
does.
this.
Yes, he likes. That's
Who is
like
that?
his favorite. Will Ferrell.
He's
Yeah,
not
he
pleasant,
likes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Imagine
I'm just
It's
kidding.
good stuff.
having to
he's
do
not.
all of the doctor work of delivering to yourself as a baby.
That's interesting. But you know what?
And Prop Gun Part 2.
Prop Gun Part 2 coming to you 2027.
Oh, this
So-
is a good story.
So here's the deal. Moms buy stupid stuff.
Right.
But not Travis's mom. She buys all great stuff.
But think about it. She won't have to worry about buying her daughter a car.
But you know
when
what?
She turns 16.
Here's the deal. That car, by the time that girl turns 16, is not going to be cool anymore.
No.
She's going to be like, she's going to have the lame car.
All right, cool's what you make of it, mate.
Hey, you know what? It's not. It's for a kid that gets a car when she's 12. Like that car's not going to be cool anymore. Now, if the kid was like,
I drive a car that is the same age as me.
yeah, you do. It's true.
That's awesome.
It's true. Good for you.
Still cool. Cooler. Still cooler.
It's vintage.
It's vintage.
Is it
It's not-
falling
it's-
apart like you?
It's kind of dying.
It's starting
Yeah,
to
it's
starting to die. It's been around a while.
Check
What car
engine
would you
lights
get
on
after?
constantly.
What car are you gonna get after?
A boat with wheels.
A boat with wheels. But you know what else happens is people draw stuff on your face.
Oh, it's the worst.
So, but not like you would traditionally think about drawing things on your face when your car goes kaput.
Yo, this dude passed out at a party. Draw a mask on him.
Yeah, but it's Disney this time that's drawing masks on people that are breaking the COVID rules on their rides. Now, this is the weirdest story. Steve sent this to me. I give Steve credit. Steve is the
Anything
master.
Disney.
Yeah, I
Anything's
literally was
Disney.
just gonna say anything Disney.
Steve is the master of that. And evidently in Florida, where Disneyland is open in Florida,
World.
Gavin Newsom. Did you know that?
Take
It's
that.
open.
Hey, did
So-
we know that Taiwan hasn't had a single case in like 3 months?
Yeah, do they have a Disneyland?
No, but they had a huge festival for like everyone in Taiwan.
And nobody got it? Weird. So anyways, Disney World, sorry, Steve, yes. Disney World,
COVID affects
they
people
are
differently.
open, and people, what are you muttering over there?
I said COVID affects people differently from different places.
Yeah, like,
Anywhere but California, it's fine.
unless you're in the French Laundry, and then you have a bubble of protection.
Yeah, it's called money.
I want money.
It's called power.
It's called power.
I want power.
So speaking of power, so what they're
I
doing.
want money and power. I really am starting a cult.
But not tonight. Let's put it off a little bit. You got to get Alcatraz
Your brain
first.
is dirt. And I'm planting the seeds.
No. So Disney World is seemingly editing virtual masks onto park goers
Okay, so
who
guess the
take
virtual
theirs
one.
off for ride photos. So this now I was looking at this photo. I don't think they did it on this photo. I'm looking. I don't see anybody that looks like they have digital drawn on masks.
I think that kid next to the lady, right in the center, yeah, that guy. Because look at him. He's like, "Ma, look, the camera sees me." Everyone else is hands up having fun.
I pulled my mask down, Mama, just like you told me. Just like you told me, I pulled my mask down, Mama. So they're
Well, it's better than your pants.
So they're drawing masks on people evidently because they're not letting park goers buy these pictures if they've taken their masks down. So the people that have left their masks up, then they're
You can buy a
frustrated.
picture.
So, but I'm like, so Steve and I were talking about this earlier with David Hopper. We're talking about, and he's like, well, why would you buy the picture? Why would you buy a picture with you in a mask? That's
Yeah.
just dumb. There's no point to that.
These guys got to make money somehow.
But when's the next time you're going to be at a Disney park that's open?
Well, I mean, that's a good point. So I, mean, I guess it would be
this whole-
nostalgic.
with China being around still,
China.
we're not gonna. Everything's gonna be gone in
Well,
like 3 weeks.
It was strange. We just filmed the school's Christmas program.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, that's right.
And they all
that's
had
right. You
masks
were there,
on.
Travis.
They all had masks on. They were doing the whole Christmas program with their masks on.
Yeah, but the lead kids had like these little plastic things that just came up right here. They weren't.
Oh, I
even
saw that.
protective. And they had a little mics in them that you could speak in, and they weren't. They were breathing all over each other.
So if there's an outbreak, they didn't see it happen. So here's the question though. So people are taking crosses off of your lawn because they want you to take your cross off your lawn. They're drawing digital masks on you to fake like you kept the mask on, which doesn't help anything other than it's keeping up appearances. Like I don't even understand why this makes any
It's
sense.
like we're going into alternate reality.
It is like we're going into alternate reality.
Dude, I'm telling you right now,
And
like
that sounds like that's an opening for his cult, alternate reality.
Oh no, Steve!
we are
Steve,
going
stop
to
helping.
the moon, baby. No, what I really on this show we cover lighthearted news, right?
Yeah.
More often than not,
And we
cover
find the light
lighthearted stuff.
side of hard news.
True. Sure. Yeah. Light side of hard news. Wednesdays at 8.
That was great.
Oh yeah.
Clip that, Johnny, and put it in the hog bar.
But no, there is a lot of
Wait,
this.
hold on. Travis is being embarrassed on the internet because his dad
Well, I never
said,
get embarrassed.
put
What are you
it
talking
in
about?
the hog.
put it in the hog, Johnny.
Put it in the hog.
I don't even know
Gotta
where I
go
was
feed the
going for
hogs.
there. I know that. I think so. That line from Christmas Vacation was coming in my head. Like, I got homework to do. I got to feed the hogs. Like, but I don't
did
know
you
why.
mix
Put it in
it
the
in with
hogs
sentence?
is what
I
happened.
did. I don't know what happened. Like Johnny cut that and put it in the hogs. I don't know what in the world.
Too much
eggnog. Todd. You know what? Not enough eggnog.
Don't give
Holly.
me something to eat.
I know. You know what, Travis? We are down eggnog.
We don't have.
We
We
are
said we
l-
were gonna get them.
I know I did. I'm blowing it as a Christmas father. I apologize for blowing it as a Christmas father. What are you listening to over there?
Some stimulus checks. Some news program.
News program?
Alexa, stop
talking
it.
to us? Alexa, stop breaking into our show. She's jealous.
What I was gonna say is that we cover a lot of the lighthearted stuff, but as of right now, it very much is alternate reality stuff. There
totally is.
so much going on that is genuinely terrifying.
Alexa, stop.
Good boy.
Thank you. Even the robots
She was
are interrupting me.
They are. The robots are out to get you.
But no, I mean, I
Wasn't
just
that what
pulled
the
this up.
vaccine is? They're
They
putting
always
the
were
micro
done.
robots into
No,
you?
remember, it's the demon. It's the demon.
Well, there's so much stuff going on with this vaccine, but like I just pulled up this article just for just because I wanted to see what's
I saw
going on with
pregnant.
it.
What is that?
No, repugnant.
Oh, okay,
Repugnant.
that's good. That's better.
It's a 7-letter word, Tom.
It's the same letters. I mean, I just got confused.
Did you hear about this thing with China making a deep fake
Of what?
of an
election?
Australian soldier killing a Pakistani boy?
No.
And so China made a deep fake of an Australian soldier.
Is this for real?
This is for real. The Prime Minister of Australia literally went on national television, international television, reprimanding China and demanding that they made this right. They came clean about it. They ended up apologizing for it, all this stuff. And China just nothing.
Whoa.
This stuff is happening so we are in alternate reality worlds right now.
Seriously, opinion corner over here. If they did do that, they could fess up to it. That should be considered an act of war.
Oh, it 100% is.
That's a war starting incident.
It
right there.
100% is. That is the problem here.
Right.
Is so we're talking about all this stuff. Is there going to be a Disneyland we could go to? I don't know if nuclear war happens. That's the crazy side.
Which state is the best to be in case all the bombs went off at once?
Hawaii.
Texas. Hawaii won't let you in. They will
Alaska.
They will kick you. I know Alaska might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to
Guys,
Russia.
let's go to
you there's,
Canada.
nuclear
No,
warheads up
Canada.
there.
They put people in jail for jokes.
How about Montana?
You would go to Jake. You would literally be in jail if you lived in Canada
I'm okay
because of the cult jokes.
Have you seen Canadian jails?
No, actually, I haven't. Have you?
Are nice.
So maybe we're moving on up. But you know
Pretty hot's a
what?
twin
We got
bed
to
and a
round up.
love seat.
We got a little heavy, and we were gonna do a Christmas story.
We were. Oh, well.
But I think I don't know. Chris, what do you think? Do you have a? Should we end on a Christmas story?
It was the night before Christmas.
I don't know. What do you think, people of the internet? Should we
think-
read?
I think you should watch. I think
We should wait. So here's the deal: do we watch read a Christmas story, or we hear a story about an alligator and a golf ball?
I think-
alligator and golf.
All right. So
Happy Gilmore?
no, this is literally a story about an alligator and a golf ball. It happened in, I think it's Florida, because why not be
Yeah,
Florida,
why
right?
not?
Florida Dan showed up at the golf course and he's like, hey, watch this. And a golf ball lands on an alligator and brave/crazy golfer grabs it. So look at the size of this guy. There's golf course in the back.
Size comparison.
That is a big.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
a
here
monster
is
right
the
there.
video. So this guy right here is not too bright. This guy, we'll call him Dan.
We'll call him
Florida Dan.
Weiger
How about
Toods.
that? Weiger Toods. And Weiger Toods, he hit a good one. He hit a good shot.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a club in his hand to hit the ball,
I know.
so he doesn't have to take a mulligan.
He shouldn't. But here's the deal. He's like, that's his favorite ball. What? This has got to be his
That is
favorite
a
ball because
Pro
there's no way.
V1.
There's no way you get 6 feet from an alligator, and like that. I don't even know why you would say I'm gonna go get my ball. Like it would just be like I'm leaving.
This is literally to be able to be in the clubhouse later and have like Missy bring you your drink and be like, "Hey, you won't hear what I did today?
At least
I fought a
At least he's
gator."
approaching from behind.
At least he's. But those tails are legit.
They are, but still, he
Still,
has to see
all
him
right.
coming.
So here's what's the over under? Does he get it or does he get bit?
100% gets it.
100% gets it.
Bit.
Travis says bit.
I'm just
Steve,
trying to be a Debbie Downer.
Seen it.
seen
I'm
it.
so tired.
So what do you vote? Bit. Chris, what do you vote?
He gets him.
He gets him.
gets him.
I guess he grabs the gator by the tail, swings around overhead, and then makes him
grabs
into
his
a
eye.
belt.
A live gator?
Live gator belt.
That would be
I
a
wasn't
BA
there, so-
belt.
Just like rescuing the dog.
just like rescuing the dog. So here we
Chops
go.
off his head,
So
gives it to his mentor.
Let's see what happens.
This is a big old gator.
This is a big old gator.
They don't mean, boy. Big old mean.
He's approaching.
Oh, we're not
Maybe-
watching it.
We're not live.
We're not watching.
Oh wait. Okay, I guess
Maybe he's old
we're
and slow.
watching it. Let's go back here. Let's back that guy up. Let's back that guy up. What do you
We
think?
need
guys?
Tom Cruise to
We need
produce.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise! I tell you what, if I see it again, you're gone, and you're gone,
It's got to
and
look
you're
good.
gone. Everybody's gone because I do my own stunts.
We're giving so many jobs to these.
And to the golf ball guy. So here he is. He's approaching. He's gently approaching.
Whip you with
He's a
that
picture
tail,
from the
dude.
video.
Oh, he gonna whip you with that tail,
Oh
dude.
man.
Go get that ball and poke him in the belly.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. Did you see how fast that thing moved?
Dude,
Did you see how fast that thing
gators
moved?
can move fast, bro.
That is.
You know what that gator said? I saw it's like a bubble, and his voice was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I think it's true. You know what? The moral of the story is if a gator's got your ball, just let him finish.
The gator's got your balls. He's just
All right, we're done here. Thank you.
Wait,
Was the night before Christmas and all through the house.
So I have a question. How is this Christmas TSTO different from any other?
because we're wearing Christmas clothes.
Oh, okay.
And we talked about Santa giving them COVID.
Holiday homeless, y'all.
Hey,
Go ahead on, go over to my Etsy.
Hey, we have not seen you for a long time. We miss you very much, and we're glad that you're here with us. Make sure you hit subscribe, share this with your friends, and we don't know when we're going to be back.
Are you sure this
It
is
could
a
be tomorrow.
subscribe
It could be
button?
next day. It could be 2022 because COVID. I mean, I don't know.
It could be in eternity with the Lord because nukes come falling. from the sky.
TSTO forever.
All I know is that Jesus gonna be in my cult.
Wait, no, I don't. I literally don't think that.
What was it? TST cult?
TST. No, this is not a TSTO cult. No, get out of the ad button. Get off the ad button. All right, guys. I'm
Jake's
John
cult.
Frazier. This is no. So many noises. So many noises. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Chris.
Merry Christmas, Todd.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Travis. You
Merry
still get no
Chrysler.
presents, though. Merry Chrysler? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know that meme, Dad?
I
You're
know
so
that
sad. You make
meme.
me so
I know
sad.
all the memes, Travis. I'm a super cool dad. I'm a super cool dad.
Hugs and
My butt
kisses,
hurts.
everybody.
Hugs and Christmas. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Make sure to be good. And remember, trending stories, they just keep trending, so we might as well talk about them.
Dude, I'm telling your mom about them all.
He
Yuppies.
will. He will literally tell your mom. She's on my call.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm sorry.